listening to, watching, hearing, smelling, tasting, and feeling sex, drugs, and skincare. Like and subscribe. Hey, welcome back to Sex, Drugs, and Skincare. We're starting a little bit different today. I don't know if stop doing that with your head.
What am I doing?
You're scrunching up your forehead. He's got a pimple on his forehead,
Oh, okay.
and he brought this for me. And I saw it actually in the car on the way over, and I was so excited because when I originally started wanting to do this podcast, I wanted to do a zit of the week.
Mm-hmm.
But I haven't been able to find zits of the week, weekly zits. So, and he rarely gets them. I don't think I've ever seen you with the pimple.
No, I usually get ingrown hairs on my upper thighs. That's about it. I never get them on the forehead. Like
That's
this.
quite a visual.
Never go full cyst.
No. I have one brother.
Oh my God. Yeah. And every time he moves, it's like it's so ready to go.
I'm trying not to move. I'm trying to have the Kevin Spacey approach to everything, which is he never moves his face ever. So, well, I'm sure he moved a lot of other stuff, but he never moves his face. So I'm trying to like not do the forehead thing.
Mark, are you able to see him too, like talking like back and forth? Yeah. Oh, cool. This is awesome. Mark is the best producer. Yeah, I'm so excited.
I like camera angles.
I know you're gonna have a cup of coffee after this, though.
Why is that?
Because you're getting sleepy already, just laying down. I mean, the laying down just makes one sleepy.
Oh yeah, and I can do that when I'm standing up.
I never noticed.
Help in the process if he furrows his brow, or
No,
does he
it's
need
actually,
to stay?
I'm nervous that he's gonna furrow it too much and he's gonna pop it because it's ready to go.
Oh, okay. Furrow.
How do you tell when a pimple's ready to go?
Well, in his case, it's like it's white, it's puffed up.
Mm-hmm.
It's not.
Well, when
that.
it's white, it's ready to go. That's what everybody's told me.
Yeah, when
if
it's white,
white means go. Get out.
by the whites of their eyes, you know.
Yeah.
By the whites. Remember?
By the whites of their zits.
Yes.
And then we're practicing our improv. Yes, and
improv.
Yeah, our yes and improv.
Yes.
It's also red, but it's not too red.
Okay. Do you want like a nice red rim and then a white?
A tiny bit of a red rim, yeah, but you don't want it. If
inflamed.
It's super red, then you don't want to pop it unless you're a professional. Even then,
bowler.
Because professional bowler. Because it's weakened on the inside and it can like burst going inside.
Get out of town.
Yeah, and that's why sometimes you'll get an extra pimple on the side.
Oh wow.
Side to Caesar.
So it like migrates essentially.
Yeah, like it infects the other pore next door. Yeah.
That's crazy.
That'd be a good show.
I've already learned something in the first 2 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, you can really fuck it up if you do it. I'm like, I love him touching my face with gloves. Aaron was just like, why are you wearing gloves? You know each other very well.
You're wearing gloves. You can make a sandwich for us now. And it's totally hygienic.
That's probably when
There's a lot of uses.
Yeah. I love when people use gloves and they think that they don't realize all they're doing is protecting themselves. So just because you're wearing gloves, I mean you can touch the sink and the toilet, and then grab me a burrito.
I don't want to scare you, Sandro, but it looks like Nikki's holding a knife.
Well, she's holding a little lance.
That's right.
It's called a lancet.
Okay. Oh, so
I smelled
you're aware.
alcohol for a second, so I was ready.
I haven't. I'm going to use a little alcohol swab.
Do you lull him into like a shark petting a shark's belly?
Is that what they do?
Is that to put him to sleep? You just for Sandro, it's like petting his head, and then you. And then you just lance his face.
Next thing you know, he's inside a shark's belly.
So you're gonna lance bass my head, and then what? Sorry for furloughing my brow. I'm gonna furlough it.
You're Mr. Furlough.
I'm gonna send it home with pay.
Yeah. All right. Should we do it? Where are we? 4 minutes in? I think we could do it.
I'd love to see that.
Do you have anything else you want to say before we do this? Any last words?
I'd like to thank.
Do you want to name it before she kills it?
Yeah.
Is that? Yeah. I don't know. I don't want to name it because then
Pamplona.
Steven?
No. Stod.
I mean, it's Stod.
Let's just go the opposite. Instead of
Mark, are you able to get a close up on it? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I want to.
Is that for the fluids that might fly out? Did you just do that?
No, I just saw myself in the mirror and I was like, I want to take that off.
Oh,
This is why Gallagher had to stop performing.
Why?
He was popping pimples on stage, and he was bringing shower curtains.
My mom used to squeeze my dad's nose on the side, and we used to call it getting the cheese out.
Oh yeah, my mom loves to do it. My dad had a cyst on his back, and they'd always get like ripe, and she'd get super excited to squeeze it.
Oh man.
Yeah.
It looks like cottage cheese when that stuff comes out.
Oh God!
Yeah, if you're lucky.
I was already nauseous when I came in today. All right, I'm gonna just do a little quick alcohol swabbing.
Okay.
Just a little. I don't want to do too much because I don't want it to pop.
So you're doing like a pat and not a rub?
Yeah, more like a pat.
Okay.
Yeah, a Patrick. And then and I'm gonna save that so that I can swab it afterwards. All right, here we go. How can you see it? Yeah, you're good. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm making it kind of tighter.
Okay, so you're pulling the skin back a little bit.
Just a little bit. Yeah, I want to make it tighter. And then I'm just going to get it from the side.
Is that the right forehead you're using?
Yes.
I have another forehead.
You never want to push it down straight. You want to go sideways.
Just like I wipe.
And then I like to do a little bit of a roll. So you're not just like...
And you're doing a side to side.
Pump it out. Yeah. It's like twisting it. And... Oh, this is a good one. Yeah.
Oh, and then you're going for a circle.
I didn't feel anything.
Well, I pricked it already.
Wow.
And then now it's coming out.
So that lance is like a pin, or that lance is like a...
Yeah, it's technically we're not supposed to use these, but because you're not supposed to puncture the dermis.
At least there's no evidence of it.
Yeah, exactly. You mean on camera?
No.
Are they going to arrest me again?
Yeah. Again? All right, I'm just going really slow because I don't want to.
The last time was like in a nail shop.
It was a what?
It was a nail shop.
They arrested you in a nail shop. I feel like you have two pores that are like next to each other. I'm gonna hit this.
Oh, you did the thing where it migrated, dude.
Either that or just two of them just kind of went at the same time. There we go. Oh, that was good. Yeah. Okay.
There we go. Oh, I'm so happy you're happy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's nice.
Is there? Are you feeling relief right now, Sandro?
I feel like somebody's touching my forehead, and it doesn't. I guess it feels like relief. It feels like a little bit of like a
pressure release,
kind of a pressure, and like a little bit of like a pinch and like a burn, like burning.
What's burning?
Just that little. What part of the alcohol that's touching?
Oh, okay, yeah. Because I'm really gentle.
No, I didn't even feel you prick it. So
then I like to use the other side and push it out just a little bit. It kind of wedges it out.
That's what I thought you were doing.
Do you two think that the people that were in the Matrix water ever got pimples?
Probably not.
Probably not, especially if it was all computers.
Because they're hooked in.
Just all computer graphic water.
Yeah.
All right, I think that's good. We're gonna leave it. I'm gonna check it just one more time. You got a little blood.
So how does this work? You leave it overnight, and then once it cures, you can paint over it. Is it like stucco? Because I've been doing some stucco stuff. So if it's not like
you gotta sand it down.
Yes. It's. I can feel it a little bit sort of raised on the inside, so that means more could come out.
Ooh.
Do you have to wait till the next day, or is it like
you might have to wait till the next day, for it to come up. But I saw him earlier today, and there was nothing on there this morning. So this is probably a fast-acting tenactin. It's moving quick.
That's what I figured. Yeah. I figured I probably should stop drinking Roundup.
It's on the highway to head.
What?
Yeah.
All right. I think we're good. How does that feel? Is it okay? Does it feel like it's burning a little bit? I feel like my indigestion's gone. Really? Yeah. Oh, because this is like a digestive
It's probably digestive point because I think I've, yeah.
Are you serious?
Well, I have been having, I think it's IBS lately. So I'm not really sure, but yeah.
Wait, is this like an acupuncture thing?
Yeah, well, there's acupuncture and acupressure points that correspond to the whole body. This is usually like large intestine and small intestine in here, but
wait, so if you get a pimple on your, are pimples dependent on like what's happening with your?
It can be. Most of the time it is. It's usually not what you're eating, or it's usually not what you're putting on your skin, and more about like what's inside you and trying to what you're putting in your butt.
Yeah.
What in the butt?
Yeah, what in the butt?
It's coming down a little bit.
That's a fascinating. Okay, yeah. Well, I mean, should I go get a pizza or something?
Yeah. Oh, we want to go to that pizza place. Oh, look, there's a little blood right there. All right, you guys.
You have to mark this podcast mature now. It's not for kids.
Yeah.
Oh man, so much gore in it.
That was exciting. Well, thank you. And do not touch it. Did you touch it with your fingers?
No, I touched the microphone.
Oh, okay.
With my fingers, but my fingers only touch my eyes.
How long do you have to wait until you can touch it?
I just would leave it alone until it's like healed up.
Yeah.
It sounds like my mom. Leave it alone.
Yeah, leave it alone. Yeah, if you touch it, I mean, you're just going to stimulate it more and get more oil in there.
Live from New York, it's Saturday night.
Sorry. All right. You're out of here.
Okay, cool. So are we bringing the guest on?
Yeah, we are. So I'm going to let you introduce this
person.
Okay,
cool.
Yeah.
So this person is a very good friend of mine. I met him many years ago. We worked on a project. The first project we worked on together, he was on HBO with. He's a producer. He's an actor. He's a very, very talented human being. He's a great writer. Do you know his name?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Let's bring to the couch, and you have to say because
okay.
Yeah.
Coming to the he's gonna cut it anyways. But,
that's it. Coming to the
couch.
Yeah.
Welcome, Aaron Colum. Yeah. We just went through that. Colum.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Welcome.
So we were just kind of hinting about. I had just walked up Runyon, and I've seen a lot of 20-year-olds with like face, like lips,
like full on,
like full on lips now. And I'm like, you're 20.
People are getting the young people are getting like lifting too, and like jaw stuff.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
But how do you have enough space, enough skin?
Yeah,
to like pull back, because that's pulling back, right?
Yeah.
So how do you tighten something that's already tight?
I don't know. Or maybe they're doing fillers on some of them.
Yeah.
Could it be like their skin's like super shiny because it's already stretched, or is it like?
I don't know. Yeah, maybe you just don't notice.
You know that thing where like let's say you're a burn victim or whatever, and then they got to put a balloon in.
Say you're a burn victim or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah. Just for instance,
and then they got to put a balloon like inside your skin to like grow it so that they can take it off.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Do you think that they're doing that with like these? They're putting like implants inside and then stretching it back,
like
afterwards?
a spacer.
Yeah,
like they do after for women who have breast surgery, they put a spacer in there. Yeah.
To make the space.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Spacer.
Maybe.
Yeah.
That's a whole world that I don't even understand.
I'm so curious.
That's like people planning their looks already. Like I know that in like 40, I'm gonna look like like a stretched out celebrity or something. Like I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good way of thinking about it.
But like, you don't know. The thing is that you don't know what the future is going to be like, because there's no, like, J-Lo started doing surgery when she was like in her 30s and 40s.
Yeah.
Right. Because she was a fly girl and there wasn't really surgery back then.
Yeah.
So the kids are in like unknown territory as far as like where they're going facially.
Also, what's in style? We don't know what's in
That's
style.
true.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, there's, you do your brows, you fuck them up, they're too thin, you don't grow back. But this is the same thing with like your face.
Well, that's the drawn people. The drawn people do, because they just plucked.
Oh, right, exactly.
When we were young.
Yeah.
And now they have to draw on.
Oh my God, that's hilarious. When we were young, we were drawing on mustaches so we could like, get into really cool pool halls.
This is my ID.
Yeah. This is my ID. I'm an uncle, 12 years old, 11. But it's just a funny thing where it's like, you have that thing where, and it's like, the doctor didn't get it the way I wanted to, so now I got to use a pencil to color it in, or is that like a scarring thing, or do they?
What, your eyebrows?
Yeah, your eyebrows, or like,
You know what you just made me think of? Like, will there in the future be like DIY kits for like facial surgeries?
Oh my God.
You know what I mean?
I can't.
Definitely.
Yeah, that
Where
seems
you get
like
mail order injections.
Mhm.
You'll
And
take
they're
a
like,
Zoom class.
Yeah, and maybe like you use your phone. How about this? You use your phone and your phone points like where to put the injection and how many cc's. So you're just like, the AI tells you.
Oh my God. The fact that you just thought of it means it's going to happen.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah, it would be. And then you just see really fucked up faces walking down the street.
Yeah. I wonder what the company would call it. Like, you know how like there's 4 hymns?
Yeah.
Like what would that company call it? Yeah.
Oh my God.
That was like the app.
That's a good question.
You'd be trying to return it back to Amazon for sure. It's like, I need to return this
standing
lip
in line
job.
at Whole Foods.
Yeah.
Costco has a
lip?
problem.
Yeah.
I need to return this.
Yeah. It's like you did it. That's a messed up.
Too much.
That's the messed up thing. Although I do find one positive thing is as you made that face, I was just thinking, it's not. You can't make fun of people who have who are born with certain deficiencies, deformities, things that make their lives a little more difficult to navigate through because of the. But people who do it to themselves, that's free reign. So you can walk down Beverly Hills,
a cleft palate or something like that. You get that corrected. You're not going to walk up to that guy and be like,
absolutely,
I know you had,
buddy.
Exactly. But if you had the roof of your mouth removed so you could swallow more penis, then we'll make fun of that person. I don't know if that's a thing or not. I just figured.
You wish.
I'm sure Marilyn Manson did.
Yeah, I probably do wish. Yeah.
Oh my God. He would be the one person that would do it.
Dude, I love that. Like that. Like,
do you remember
where did
the
that
rib
come
rumor?
from? Yeah, we took
the rib
that.
rumor was huge.
Yeah,
What's
that was
that?
huge.
The rib rumor? He got ribs removed so he could suck his own.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, it was
Marilyn-
rib. I thought you said rim.
No, rib rumor.
Oh, okay, because rim is different.
See, at first I thought you said rim remover,
Rim,
and I was
rim
like,
remover?
this guy
That's
gets
a
so
lot
many
of. You
rim
have to
jobs.
take a lot of ribs out to like be able to rim your own rim.
Wow.
That's-
Oh yeah. You
yeah.
got to go. That's a little farther than just the regular.
My dog can do it.
That's a
So
rim
it's
shot for
it's
sure.
possible.
That's true, but their spines are very flexy.
Yeah.
Thank
the
God.
spines don't go the other way
'Cause
around.
I don't want to do it.
Well, they're going to be replacing everything in the future.
What do you mean? Like buttholes?
I probably, but like you in the future you probably get anything replaced.
Oh yeah, you could just have it
Back
printed.
surgeries used to be you couldn't even move for like 2 weeks, and now like my dad had back surgery, and like a day later, or no, same day he was walking.
Was it laser?
I think they like fused the disc or something like that, but they want you to get up and walk like immediately.
Yeah, I think they had the wrong idea back in the old days. They would make you just lay down,
Yeah.
and that's like the worst thing for you after you
Yeah.
have something done. I mean, consent, depending on what it is, I guess.
Yeah. So what do you think is going through these 20-year-old or young people's heads to like want to change?
TikTok. They just look at TikTok all day long.
Is it a filter thing? Is it because?
Yeah, it's because and this is good for my business, my my skincare business, is that people are looking at themselves on Zoom. They're looking at themselves on everything.
So it's like a 24/7 mirror now.
It's 24/7 what?
Mirror.
Mirror? Oh, mirror. Oh, mirror.
I say mirror.
Where are you from?
I don't know, but like my ex-girlfriend Kaja used to be like, say it again. Say it again. It's mirror. And I'd be like, mirror.
Mirror.
Yeah, I don't know. I grew up in Tennessee.
Say pillow.
Pillow.
Do you say pillow or pillow?
Pillow.
I say milk.
Milk.
Okay.
I don't say milk.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Some people say toilet.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Turlet.
Turlet. That's what it is.
Growing up, they said turlet.
Yeah, that's right. That's Tennessee.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Get yourself something to eat in the turlet.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound right when you say it that way. Turlet. Yeah.
Wait, what were we talking about?
We were talking about. I was asking you about.
The mirror. The mirror. Yeah, when you're looking at yourself in the mirror. Yes.
Yeah.
That's, and then on top of that, they feel like they have to live up to the filters, and then all of course, the celebrities and
Do you think they're walking in with a filtered photograph of themselves and going, "Make me look like that"?
I don't see why not. That would be a perfect way to show what you want, right?
Yeah.
What about those women just like the what's her name, Kendall Jenner, Kylie, all those?
One of them, yeah.
Yeah, they have like the billboards.
Bad Bunny's ex-lady now.
Oh yeah, dude, I have no. It's so crazy.
Bad Bunny?
Who's that?
He's a reggaeton artist.
Oh, okay.
Puerto Rican reggaeton artist. Yeah, and he dated Kendall for like a month.
Do you know reggae and gay Ray aren't the same people?
No,
they just have different lifestyles. But
I don't judge.
The Kylie Jenner or Kylie Minogue, whatever her name is, but she's like 20 something, right? Mm-hmm. And she has a skincare line in a billboard in like the biggest city in the U.S. and it's like, look how great my skin is. Check out my skincare line. It's like you're 20. Mm-hmm. How fucked up was your skin before that? And also, and these young girls or young people.
This what you say? It's fucked up. Mark is saying that she has really fucked up skin. Oh, I'd love to work on you, Kylie or whoever you are. One of the Jenners.
I lost my train of thought. It's not important anymore.
Oh well, you were saying because you're so young. Like, what do you like?
Yeah.
What do you possibly?
What can you possibly be doing? Yeah, to your face.
Also, the lip gloss she sells, it's like, oh, this is going to plump up your lips. Oh yeah, look at the difference between the way she looked before and the way she looks now.
What? It's a different person.
I know, it looks like a totally different person.
Yeah, even that bottom
right, but I mean that's like a lot of different work done, and also she's smiling differently.
Yeah, that one's like a very Joker, like a Joker.
Oh yeah, he's showing the after ones in case you're listening and not watching. No makeup. Oh wow. Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah, she has like a very different.
Wow.
Yeah, she's right there. It's fine.
Well, at least she still has
20.
some.
You can tell how old she is, though.
Yeah.
Anyways, I don't think that was worth it. But
yeah, it's like buy my lip plumper, but I go and I get lip injections.
What I wonder is, okay, do you remember like when we were kids? This is more of like a guy thing, but when we were kids, it would always be like, have you ever felt a fake boob?
Okay.
And what that felt like. And like all of us, like as teens, would be like, oh yeah, it felt like a rock, or like this one felt good or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering if they're doing that now with like lips. Have you kissed a girl with like fake lips?
Or have you ever kissed a girl with real lips? That's the question's going to be eventually.
Yeah. And like is there a difference? I've never kissed anybody with like
there is a difference with people because when I work on them, not every single person, but a lot of people, you can feel it when I pull their lips up to massage them. I can feel like it's a little more firm.
Wait, what? You're massaging them?
Yeah, I do facial massage. That's why I do sex, drugs, and skincare. I've been 25 years. Yeah. Oh, please ask away.
Okay, so why would you massage someone's lips?
Oh, to plump up the muscle, to get blood flow.
That's a great question, Nikki. Can you answer that?
I want to hear just from Sandra.
I like to chime in when it comes back.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah,
thank you.
Just right off the cuff.
Yeah.
I'm getting improvised.
And then
you're going to do that every time you ask a question now.
I think I have to.
Just every time I ask a question, adjust like you're going to answer it, and then don't.
Yeah.
Okay, because we were talking about the zones and like the intestines, like small intestine, large intestine up here.
Yeah, it's also in your lips, by the way.
Okay, is it sectioned? Are they sectioned?
Well, that's a good question. I'm not exactly sure. I just know that there are facial meridians.
Okay.
And so your top lip, I think, is corresponding to the low or the small intestine, and your lower corresponds more to the large intestine.
Okay.
And then this area right here is like ascending and descending colon. So when I used to get sometimes when I was constipated, like I would get pimples or little like breakouts right here on this specific side.
That's not poop coming up through your skin, is it?
No,
is that? Okay.
Not through mine, maybe through yours.
Okay, well, I'm just wondering. It comes up through my nose and mouth for sure. But
the agita?
Yeah, the agita.
Oh, yeah. A lot of poop. Okay, I'm sorry.
I was just thinking. No, I was thinking like, do they have agita in New Jersey? Where are you from? No, you're Tennessee.
I'm from Tennessee. Yeah. So like my mom's from Long Island, from Suffolk County, Bayshore.
Okay.
And then my dad is from Puerto Rico, and then he moved to the Bronx when he was like 14.
Oh.
With the rest of his family. It was like the olden times where they left him by himself with his grandparents because his grandparents didn't want to be alone.
Not because of any
they
of
didn't keep the family together, and it was just like the way things were done, I guess, back
Whoa.
then. Yeah. So my dad stayed in Puerto Rico, and then the entire family. My dad's dad was a mechanic, and so they all went to New York, and they were in the Bronx, and they all went to the same church. That's how my parents met because they're 10 years apart.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Who's older?
My dad, and then there's a story. My dad used to go around and sing like at all the different churches, and there was a story. My mom was 15, and my dad was 25, and he was singing, and my my mom's dad invited the whole group over for like Saturday potluck. And I guess my dad patted my mom on the head like that.
Uh-huh.
And my mom was like, this. I got so mad.
Like a dog?
Yeah,
or
like a little kid.
Oh.
And she got so mad because she was like, I'm a grown up, you know?
Is she tiny?
She's like 5'1".
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, she's a little itty bitty thing. But she was mad about it. Like still to this day, she'll tell that story. He did that to her.
They didn't even know each other and he just patted her on
he was
the head?
just like, oh, you're cute.
Yeah, I think I would have probably never spoken to him again.
Yeah. Well, they didn't speak until my mom was teaching in the Bronx and his mother was teaching at the same school. And then she reintroduced them.
Oh, okay.
And
wow.
Then,
so then
they got married later.
So that's good that they crossed paths.
Yeah.
And then they had a funny story to tell afterwards.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
They have a lot of good ones.
They do?
Yeah. Like my brother and I have the same tattoo on our back. And my parents do not like tattoos. My dad was like, I'll divorce you if you get a tattoo to my mom. That's how much he hates tattoos.
Wow.
My mom cried when I got my ears pierced when I was like 15. They hate this stuff, right? They're religious people.
Yeah.
So I was like messing around with my dad. Like he was sitting on the couch and I was like in my early 20s and I was like messing with him, like punching him and like, sliding around.
Yeah.
And he saw my tattoo and he just got pissed, got up and left and went outside.
Oh my God.
And he's sitting outside. He texts me, come outside. And he's like, what the hell did you do? And I was like, I got a tattoo. And it's like our last name with like our family crest. So he couldn't really say anything.
Yeah.
And then so he found out about mine. And then like 2 weeks later, my brother was like in the shower. And our laundry room, you had to go through the bathroom to get to the laundry room.
Okay.
And so my mom was like, hey, can I go through? And my brother's like, yeah, because he's in the towel brushing his teeth. And then she sees his. Right.
Oh, shit.
And then she was like, oh my God, like you have a tattoo. My brother's like, yeah. So they never told each other for 2 years.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
They were
and
keeping
then-
that secret from each other?
Yeah.
That's
And
so
one
funny.
one day my mom was like, I felt like I should tell him because, it's like a lie that we're keeping between, like I was keeping from him. And then one day she was just like, Michael has a tattoo. And he was like, oh, I wanted to tell you Aaron has a tattoo. And then they laughed about it. But those are the kind of parents that I have.
Oh, they sound really nice.
Yeah, they've been married for forever now.
That's adorable.
40-something years.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
How old's your brother?
My brother's 40. He's going to turn 44.
Okay, so he's older
in
than
January.
you.
Yeah.
Wow.
By 3 years.
You have a tattoo with your brother too, don't you?
Yeah.
Which one is it?
It means brothers. It's like it's I don't even know what it's.
Is
I
it
think
a
it's
language? Is it a symbol?
I think it's kanji, which is like the Chinese lettering. Maybe I'm not really sure. I that's how much I think it is what it is. They're the
That's how
same.
meaningful
They're
it
the
is.
same.
Just
They're
his
the
brother.
same symbols. So that's cool enough.
Mm.
It
Okay,
probably
they
just
match.
means anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, that's really cool. I don't know what to talk about anymore.
Well, I still have questions about. I still have
That was
questions
good.
about
Good
facial
improv.
massage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're getting really good.
So like this facial massage thing.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were going somewhere, and
yeah,
then I was
like,
that's
I have-
why-
I
I
have
was
so many
wondering why it
questions about
dropped off for a second. Okay, now I
yeah.
get it.
So
Yeah.
like when you do a facial massage, are you like you're doing the whole face? Or Are you
Yes.
starting in like? Are you concentrating? Like how your body you have like certain. Do somebody come in and you go like, hey, are you having any pain in your leg? And that means you need to concentrate on something, or like, is it just face stuff?
Yes and no. So I
Nikki,
do.
can you shed any light on this?
Yeah, Sandro, I can. It's funny, but I don't know why you didn't ask this, Aaron. But yeah, I worked a lot on the jaw.
Okay.
So the jaw, it relates to the jaw and the liver are connected. It's an like a frustration point,
Mm-hmm.
and which makes sense because you're clenching your jaw, and a lot of people have jaw issues. Like more people, I think, than not have jaw issues.
quick question.
Yeah.
Before. So, so people who are like drug people, like cocaine people, Molly people, who clench a lot.
Yeah.
Can you tell the difference immediately?
I don't think I have any of those
massage?
clients. Maybe
Okay.
like I mean Molly people, but like do you do it every day? Like
I'm just wondering if there's like a difference in cheeks. You know, where you're
that's
like, oh, I can tell you do something.
I'm gonna have to give like a survey at the beginning, maybe, and then compile the information.
Yeah.
I do have a client who's chews a lot. Stacia Patwell, she chews a lot of the Nicorette gum, and she has like a fierce jaw muscle on both sides, and it's because she's constantly
like
chewing it. What's your hand? Huh? That's what you do too? Mark does
you're
that
doing
too?
that too?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you guys should come see me, but I get inside the mouth. It's called buccal massage. And then I massage inside the jaw and then all the muscles in the face. But
I'm assuming you wear gloves for that.
no. Yeah. So I pop one of Sandro's pimples and then I do it.
She makes them wear gloves too. They don't touch anything, but she just in case.
Yeah, just in case. You never know.
Yeah.
But and then also I do the whole face. I do the neck, the chest, but I do the entire face. But yeah, specifically if someone's coming to see me for one part of the face, that's what it would be. It would be for the jaw.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then does that include like, are you flipping like in a regular massage where you're doing like the back of their head and like up here on their neck or anything?
I'm doing it from the bottom. I'm not. I don't make them flip over.
Okay.
Yeah, I can just get your whole upper back, your neck, and the back of your head all with my hands.
That's super interesting.
Yeah, you should try it. You should come.
Yeah.
Pay me to do it sometime.
Sure. I always liked when, like in those Thai massage places where they would they do like that thing where where they're like massaging right there and then like right there. I was like always like, oh my gosh, that feels amazing.
Yeah, there's acupressure points in there and it releases. Yeah, it feels really good.
What are the tools that you would use for that? Just your hands?
Yeah, for most part, yeah.
Okay, so there's none of that. Like,
okay. Well, this is
a ratchet.
A ratchet, a screwdriver.
I thought you were going to say ratchet.
There's a lot of crossover with mechanics in her.
There's a lot.
Whenever you see like that tool truck parked outside, you know Nikki's buying
Snap-on.
Yeah.
The Snap-on truck is out, so you're doing some work.
Yeah, your brother and I share secrets.
Yeah.
Your secrets. We were just talking.
You said hose clamp for that? Oh.
Yeah.
You gotta replace that face belt. Yeah. That's not a thing, but it could be.
It could be. It could be.
Yeah.
But it's funny you should say that because there are tools, and I was like, what are we going to talk about today? These are tools these are called Gua Sha, right?
Okay.
This has a sticker on
I
it.
like those.
So these are jade Gua Shas. This is a stone. It's jade. There's lots of different purposes for it. You get one. Whoops, you're going to take one with you. Oh. And then use this one I'll give you this one to work with.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, and then I took the big fancy one.
That one looks like you're going to say something.
This one here?
Yeah, like it's like a...
Oh, yeah, that's awesome. That's hilarious.
What does yours look like?
Mine's pretty close to it.
It's like a paint.
I was going to say, yeah.
Mine looks, you know what it looks like? Like if I was on Star Trek.
Oh my God, yes.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Let me see yours.
This looks like a tooth.
Yeah, it looks like a tooth.
Yeah.
And that's a tooth.
And that's a tooth. Yeah, not a lie.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's good. Well, see, they have little divots on them for different reasons.
Okay.
And so I guess we can get into that really quick is for lymphatic drainage. So normally you would kind of warm yourself up a little bit, and this is good for puffy face. Like if you carry lymph in your face,
or as our friend Fabian would call it, fat face.
Fat face.
Is that what he
Fat
calls
face.
it?
He doesn't like to have like ice cream before an audition because then he wake up with fat face.
Salt, and he also gluten.
Really?
Yeah.
Just because he's worried that his face.
I have fat face.
Oh, wake up with fat face.
We gotta have Fabian on.
Huh?
We gotta have
100%.
We'll bring both of you on.
Do you know he's gonna be? I think he announced this. Hopefully you announced this, Fabian. He's gonna be a dad again.
Yes.
And the son's
Oh
gonna
my
be a girl.
God.
Yeah, didn't you know?
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not on anything.
No, somebody who came here, Adriano said it.
Okay, so we've announced it twice on your podcast.
maybe it was in the other room or something.
Okay.
I don't remember him saying that.
Yeah, I think he was
Oh
telling.
my God.
He told me it was a girl at the party.
Oh, dude.
wow.
At Adriano's party.
Or maybe it was Emily.
Oh, maybe it was Emily.
Emily did the neck episode, by the way. She has one of the most watched episodes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she did.
I can imagine.
Yeah, and it's not even.
She's very funny.
Yeah, she's so hilarious.
Yeah,
it was a good episode. But so we've got you all tied in here. But so the baby's coming.
Wow.
Baby's coming. Can you? Okay. Can you do this kind of stuff to babies?
That's a really good question. I suppose that you could do it really softly.
Okay.
But this is generally kind of a soft. You would use a soft touch with this anyways, unless you're using it for like an acupuncturist.
Industrial?
Yeah.
Industrial use?
On a motor or something.
Yeah.
What if there's like an OnlyFans where somebody just does this to their...
There probably is. Yeah. What are you showing me?
Like it's a fetish. Like somebody really wants to.
They really want to watch the water. I mean, you don't even have to do OnlyFans. Yeah. You can actually use it to break down scar tissue. You can use it to, and you would do it harder, and you could use it to. I've done it on Sandro's back before to stimulate your immune system when he wasn't feeling good. I don't know if it helped, but it made his back really red. And
which is a plus for you because you get to watch this back.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It's got to be satisfying. It's like she's coloring it in.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, and it was really, really satisfying, actually. And then supposedly, like, the redder it gets, will you put my note back up? Because there was something I wanted to show on there. The redder it gets, supposedly, the more of the stuff is coming up or the more that's underneath there.
Is that like cupping?
It is like cupping.
Okay.
It's very much like cupping. So you know more about this. But Gua Sha directly translates to scratch and sand. Right. And so that's more geared towards doing like a scraping. And that's, that you're scratching like little bumps or like little, I don't know what it is, like maybe uric acid. I don't know, whatever it is, they're, you can feel, sometimes you can feel in yourself, there's like little, I don't know, little nodules, little teeny tiny.
Stuff.
Yeah. Crunchies. Yeah. That's a good way to put it. Yeah.
Okay. So, but the principle's the same. You're just trying to get like.
Yeah. But with lymph, though, you got to do it really, smoothly. Right. So I don't even know if do we need oil? Try it on your skin and see like if you can move it around without doing
My skin's probably oily enough.
Okay, good. And you too.
I got hair to buffer it.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Perfect. All right. So we're going to just do a quick tutorial. Are you okay with that? I love it. You guys both are grease balls. That's why you know each other.
Yeah.
I know. Grease recognized grease.
I know. All right. So you guys don't know what the fuck you're doing. So start.
It feels good.
It felt really good on my jaw.
Yeah.
When you were talking about this jaw massaging, I was like,
I was just chewing on it for a minute.
Yeah.
It's really good for
you.
you.
What does it taste like?
Nothing. That's the best part of it.
Oh, okay.
It's just satisfying.
Yeah, you can use it to massage your jaw, but don't do it. Don't overdo it because you can make yourself kind of sore.
Okay.
But so what you would do is if you're doing it for lymphatic drainage, you always want to start, like I said, you're pressing on lymph nodes just a little bit to get them going. And then you go up the neck and you almost want to have it flat. It's not flat, but it's almost flat. The biggest mistake people make with Gua Sha is that they're doing it like this instead of doing like this because you want to drag the lymph up and out, right?
So it's like it's like almost like a plate.
Yes, it is. Yeah. So you're doing it actually a little bit hard. So you want to just like, you're not even pulling the skin really. You're just going across the skin, right? So yeah, a little bit softer.
When I was growing up, it was like, unless it hurts, it's not working.
Right, exactly. But in this case, you're wrong. Okay, make it even a little flatter. So you're almost using the whole thing. Yeah, there you go. And then once you get up here, then you can come up here and on yours, it should have a little divot on the side. And you have a little divot on your side.
This one here?
And then for jawline stuff, I'm going to just use this side. You can take it where the divot goes and then you pull it across here. Right? So you're like kind of sculpting.
Yeah.
Do it a little flatter. There you go. Yeah. Okay. And then you go down the side because that's where the lymph nodes go. This is where it travels down into your lymph nodes on the side. Oh. So a little bit lighter and a little bit flatter.
Doing this all the time.
Who? Zac Efron? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. His jaw went.
Spanish calls.
He's like,
hello? What do you got?
Like Zac Efron in 2015.
Yeah.
Come on.
Goals.
Just sanding his jaw.
Yeah.
It's going to grow back stronger and thicker.
I had a car accident, I swear.
So yeah, so you go. So the trick is you want to go from the center out. You can even use your hand to kind of like brace the skin so that it doesn't go along with it. And then out, and then you can even, this is a little fancy move. You take the side of it. Now you're not flat. You're going it on the side of your ear like that. And it feels kind of good, right? And that activates this whole lymph moving motion down here. And then drag it very gently down the side of your neck and your earring.
If you're draining the lymph nodes,
flatter,
where does it go?
It goes into your lymph nodes. You have the submandibular lymph nodes are right here. You've got them all up in your around your clavicle. You've got them on the back of your head. You want to get these going. You've got them in your armpits. You've got them in your groin. You have lymph nodes all over, and your lymph carries out the garbage.
Okay, so that's when people get lymphoma. It's because they got clogged and they can't.
I don't know. I mean, there's probably more to it than that, but it definitely doesn't help to have a clogged lymph system. But that's a good question.
I love my 600-pound life.
I thought you were going to say I love lymphoma.
I love lymphoma. I love my 600-pound life, and a lot of those people get lymphoma.
Oh, they do? Oh, yeah. They have stagnant lymph for sure.
But also a lot of times not a lot of times, but times when like lymphoma will like it'll come from somewhere else and it'll spread to your lymph nodes.
Right.
So it all depends on, and those people probably have, I'm definitely sure that, they don't,
Yeah.
but they don't move around at all.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that they get stagnant.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
It's all
You
that
can't
Dorito
move.
dust, dude. It just collects.
Yeah,
It's just orange inside here and
It's
here
just
and
in
here.
there, and there leaves. Your liver can't keep up.
Poor people. I know.
I love that show.
I
Have
can't
you ever
watch
watched
it. I watched it a couple times. and
Dr.
it
Now?
makes me
Oh,
sad.
that guy's awesome. He's like, I don't know if I can help you. He's
Really?
so great. Oh my god, he's
Oh
the
my
best.
God. I just have watched like the people. I don't know if it was the same show, but it was like a similar thing where like
Yeah.
they have to like physically lift them up out of the bed with like a
Yeah.
almost like a crane to
Yeah,
get them
yeah.
out of the house.
Yep.
And then they were in the car and they were panicking because they really have never they haven't left the
Yeah.
house in 30 years.
Well, a lot of times I have to put him in like the back of vans, and he's like, please don't travel, please don't. And then they do it anyway, and then he has to like take him to like the like hospital to make sure that they're okay.
Yeah.
They're like come and they're like half dead
oh my God, because they
yeah.
haven't moved,
because
right?
they've never moved before, and then they shock their body by driving like
Oh yeah.
3 days straight in a van.
Oh, because you have to go that slow.
Because they're coming to Texas.
Oh,
Because
okay.
he's in Texas, but they'll be coming from like Ohio.
Why can't they just take him to a local hospital?
Well, because they want to see Dr.
Yeah.
Now because he's the only one. This is like an advertisement for my
Yeah,
600.
yeah.
They want to see him because he's the only one that'll work on 600 plus.
Why can't he just go there? I mean, they're going to pay him. I don't know. It just seems
Because
like
he has
a
his
long
clinic,
drive.
and so what he makes you do.
Okay, it's a
so what he
clinic, yeah.
makes you do. Yeah, I know so much about.
Yeah, please. I'm
What he
asking
makes you
yeah.
do is he makes you lose a certain amount of weight. He wants you to prove that you're gonna like into this
You're
process
serious.
and that you're serious, and he wants you to lose a certain amount of weight. So he gives you this diet, and he's always like, "So if you follow this diet, you should lose between 100 and 75 pounds per week or whatever." It's like crazy, like the amount of weight you can lose.
That's
in
a lot
short
of
amount
pounds.
of time
Yeah.
on this diet because it's like 600 calories or 800 calories.
What's
or
the
something.
diet?
I don't know. It's like I think a lot of meat and then like some vegetables and nothing else.
Wow.
So it's like a shock to your system too.
Yeah, I feel like that
Um,
could really, like, if you're not being monitored, that could really kill
Yeah,
you.
yeah. So he's monitoring everybody,
Sure.
but he's like sometimes they'll come in and they were like, I couldn't survive if I didn't eat the food that they wanted to eat because
Yeah.
they're like addicted or whatever. And he's like, I promise you, you'll survive. He's like, you could survive for a year
On your own body
on your
fat.
own. Yeah, on your
Yeah.
own
Oh
body
my
fat.
God.
Yeah, he's so great.
Oh my God.
He's
Now I
so
kind of
great.
want to watch
You
it.
have to just to like you could even, you know what you should do, just YouTube like Dr. Nazardian highlights.
Okay, I could do that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
or
then I don't have to
Dr. Now.
follow the whole thing for
and
months
you
and
don't
months.
have to, you don't have to get invested in their story because
Oh,
sometimes like
man.
a lot of people fail.
They do? Oh, that's so
That's
sad. And then
sad.
what,
Yeah.
they end up back in bed?
They'll end up back, yeah. And then there was this one guy, I can't remember his name, but he was like a real hard case. It was like two brothers, and one of the brothers owned like a hobby store in Pennsylvania or whatever, and this guy was addicted to pills too. And then he was trying to get like help him, but he would like get himself put in the hospital and keep like fishing doctors for pills.
Oh, right. Yeah.
He was like crazy. It was like a crazy case. It was
But
really
he was
good.
he was a fat guy too?
He was a big boy. Yeah.
He was a big boy.
Yeah. And so like, and then he was like, but he ended up coming back because he was such an interesting case. He was like 5 episodes or something.
Is he still
crazy.
alive?
I don't know if he's still alive.
I feel like
know
that
he
could
got
kill you.
married, which was crazy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. He was interesting.
Have they done it in like Where Are They Now?
They
On
did it.
VH1 they do it, yeah.
No, they
As
do
I
do
said that, I
updates.
was like, wait.
Yeah, they go like they
Ricky
do like
Schroeder and,
Same-
and Bob
same
Smith
couch,
from
yeah.
Ohio.
they do after surgery. Yeah, they do
Post-op?
after surgery, like post op. They'll
Mhm.
keep going like through the story.
Oh,
later.
okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
they have a separate show, I think, for that.
I saw one where the one that I did watch where there was this weird relationship between the person and their spouse, and like it was like this really fucked up codependent thing where
Yeah.
like the spouse really wasn't helping the person get
Yeah.
up. Like they almost liked the dynamic of having this person stuck in
Yeah.
this bed.
Well, because it makes them feel safe.
Yeah.
Yeah. It makes them feel safe to like have that person, and they can't get out of bed, and they have to
Yeah.
be like they're the caretaker.
But that person can't take care of you. That like if someone's coming to kill you, that person in bed can't take care of you.
Yeah. Well, they like the person in bed being there. It makes
Just
them,
to have them there.
them as the caretaker. It makes them feel, I think, safe in the relationship.
Oh man.
Yeah. So it's like it's two mental issues like coming
Yeah.
together.
This
Yeah.
person
Perfect
can never
harmony.
leave me.
Perfect
Coming
harmony.
together in perfect
Yeah, yeah.
harmony.
Did you say love?
What's that?
You did. Did you say love?
Yeah. Did I?
Codependency.
Oh
I'm just
yeah,
kidding.
yeah.
It's like Misery with Kathy Bates.
Did she say that?
No, she breaks his legs.
Oh, that's right.
And,
Yeah.
and he's
so
got to
she
stay
said
in
he can't
bed.
leave, yeah.
Yeah, it was. It's love.
That's kind of like our relationship.
Yeah, I think so.
Just hobble you as much as possible.
Yeah.
Who broke whose legs?
I do like the
Yeah,
Hobbit.
I break his. I think.
The Hobbit.
Yeah, the Hobbit.
That's what they call him, the Hobbit, because he
No,
has his legs broken.
Your mom is trying to hobble me with her food.
Oh yeah.
She will make you fat. Quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's
I
making
believe
me
it.
fat.
Yeah.
Adriano's parents came, and it's some of the best food I've ever had.
Oh man.
Yeah, and I just feel like I could never be Italian because I would just eat.
Oh, I
my
forgot
way
you're
into
not
a grave.
Italian. Yeah, I always forget.
Yeah,
but-
Because you just told me you're
Puerto Rican food, I
Yeah.
can like stop myself. I'm like, I've had enough.
Yeah.
With Italian food, I could eat the whole lasagna. Like
I could eat the whole lasagna. I get that.
it's
I get
that thing. You
Garfield.
ever watch Sopranos and you remember that thing where he's like, where the guy eats the whole entire tray and he's like, "That's my entire tray!" Right?
Yeah.
I always was like he was like that fat, like kind of dumb dude.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's the guy I'd be. Like if
Yeah.
I was Italian, I'd be that guy. I'd always come out like half the tray would be gone, and I'd be like, "What? What?"
Yeah. Dude, there's only a couple days in my entire life where I couldn't just eat a whole pizza.
Yeah.
Large-
There's
Oh.
only been a couple days in your life where you could.
because I'm just like, oh, all right, I could eat the whole thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it doesn't make sense not to.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't want to waste
You wanna
it.
say that?
I don't want to waste. You could eat it tomorrow.
What's tomorrow?
It's gonna
I
taste
know.
like box. You gotta eat it today.
Some people like box.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
I
What?
can't get this.
Producer Mark raised his hand like this. I like box.
Vagina.
Yeah. Yes.
Mhm.
Yes, and.
Yes. Yes. And yes. And box.
Yeah.
All right. So let me just show you really fast in case anybody has actually tuned in for the Gua Sha part.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it's pretty simple. So basically, it's just you go from the center out and down. And I'm also telling you because I'm going to let you take this with you. And so now when you
The
get to your
knowledge.
eye, take the knowledge with
Nothing
you, but not the
else.
Gua Sha. But yeah, that when you so you do that here, and you want to do it 3 to 5 times or so, and then you and then you drag it down the neck.
ear
Don't forget
thing.
to and then don't forget to drag it down the neck.
Oh. 'Cause
Okay.
Otherwise, it's stuck in there.
Yeah, exactly. And then you would do the other side of your face. But when you get to the eye, you might want to have a little bit more oil, and you want to go. You could use this side. What do you have over there? Anything that's like. Well,
Smoother.
yeah, but use it. Yeah, you want it to be very because you don't want to pull the delicate skin on your eye the way you're doing right now.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to just drag it. So that's where the oil comes in. So you need to
Okay.
work up a little more
Yeah.
grease on your
Yeah.
face, and then you would pull it to the, and that's really good for puffy eyes.
Okay.
And then do the top as well, and that's also really good for. Do you wake up with puffy eyes ever?
That's not a thing for me.
Okay, good.
I like the dark circles.
Yeah.
I know Adriano's always complaining about
Mhm.
the dark circles.
Yeah, you
and
don't
I saw
have
you
that.
guys slugged on his episode.
We slugged.
You did the little
Oh, yeah, yeah,
patches
yeah.
or whatever.
Oh right, yeah, I didn't know
Yeah.
that's what it was called.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're doing it too hard, but yes,
Was
Isn't
it
it
too hard?
slugging? You know
Yes.
who told me about slugging? Emily told me about slugging.
it sounds dirty.
Yeah, but essentially, I think it's another TikTok thing where you just take
Oh.
a load of lotion and whatever, and you stick
Oh.
it on your face and you sleep with it.
I was gonna say because when we were in Sicily,
Yeah.
Sandra, is it your aunt?
My cousin.
Your cousin. She picked up a snail off the ground and put it on her face, and that's
Do
maybe
they
where
eat
it's.
the toxins?
I think it just leaves like a stuff on your skin that makes it's good for your skin. Like leaves it really hydrated and sticky
Yeah.
and
How
weird.
does she look?
I don't even remember. I was just so thrown by the.
I don't know if it's like a normal thing she always does, but I mean, yeah, she looks good for her age.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, also in the sun in Sicily constantly. So
Oh, that's true.
Yeah,
Yeah,
probably
that's I
need some
forgot.
more,
Yeah, they
some
are
snails.
constantly.
yeah.
What are you pulling up for me? Oh,
Snail-
because the mucin. It makes mucin.
I just thought of Mucinex.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Well, it's probably
That's why I
similar.
laughed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I wasn't laughing
no,
at
I
you.
know.
I
No,
was-
it's okay. You can laugh at me, but I was just I was curious.
Yeah.
I was just being
Yeah.
curious to see what you were laughing at. But
No,
yeah,
the Mucinex guy, because
Yeah.
the Mucin. And I was
Yeah.
like, are we going to... I
Isn't
thought
that-
you were going to go somewhere else with it, and then you were
Yeah.
actually serious about snail Mucin.
yeah, snail.
Is that is that the commercial with the germ in the wife beater? Yeah,
it?
yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's hilarious. That's what a germ
Does he
is.
have pants?
I don't know.
I
he
don't
have
think so.
animated pants?
I think he just has a terrible. He just has a tank top.
Yeah,
He's just got a tank top.
He's just,
Real,
he's just a blob
a real
of
piece
mucus.
of shit.
Yeah, he's a blob of mucus.
Yeah.
We can't just
a
have a
real
ball with a bunch of
piece of
spikes
shit,
on it.
Yeah.
We have to have like a person like what anthropomorphic. What is it? What's
Snot.
the
Is
word?
that the word? Oh yeah, there's that
He-
guy.
He's a
Yeah, there
mucus.
he is.
Yeah, he's got a dirty.
Mark pulled up
He's got
with-
overalls.
He looks like Jabba the Hutt, but he's He's mucin,
that's
mucus.
true.
Yeah.
Also, his tank top is stained. Not only does he have a tank top, but it's a stained tank top because
That's
he's
amazing.
because he's dirty. Oh, I love
he looks
that.
really stupid too.
That's funny.
Okay, so why would you? What is he saying? He looks like Danny DeVito a little bit, like if he got super fat. Danny DeVote is that's what Mark is trying to write. Wait, but go back for a second because I wanted to talk about and I can't think right now. Okay, so this is and then you finish with the forehead, come down, then you do the other side, and then you come down. So you get the general idea of it, right?
And does this also work? Because you said they were under your armpits, all of those things. Is that something you use?
You could use it here like this on your chest, and you would want to always go towards the lymph nodes.
Okay.
And generally when you do lymphatic drainage, you want to go with the body, you want to go towards the heart. You're sweeping towards the heart. So like that.
Okay. So on the extremities, you'd be going towards yourself.
Yeah, towards your exactly.
Towards,
yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, upwards. Yeah.
Chest.
Yes. Yeah, that makes sense. Towards yourself. Towards.
Towards me.
What's
towards untoward?
What does that mean? Untoward. I forgot.
I guess it's away from, like untoward. It's not where you want to be.
No, that's not what it means. That's not what it means.
I like that definition.
Well, I mean,
yeah, because it makes sense.
Towards is, to the thing, and untowards is backing up. Like maybe you're further away from it.
You're like, oh, whoa, like that. Like,
yeah, who knows how stupid words are formed? I don't give a shit.
I was just asking.
Why is shit so good to say? Shit.
How many people do you know that have gotten surgeries outside of the country?
Oh, God. A lot of older women have done that. And I had a woman who used to see me weekly because she had under eye filler that looked like you could see the white under the eye because the eye skin is very, very delicate. And I know a lot of people that have gotten filler who've gotten it fixed.
That's silicone, right?
It can be. Sometimes they don't even know what the fuck it is.
Pie filler?
Huh?
Do they ever put any stuff like a fondant in there? And
Yeah,
It's the Pillsbury cream. That you
That sounds good.
And you had to go to Guatemala to get it done because they discontinued that line here.
It's right behind that fondant factory.
Yeah.
I want to go to the fondant factory.
They're
That's
like,
amazing.
Sí, ven aquí.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Just women walking out like this.
Just fondant.
Yeah.
Wind tunnel.
You look so
Despondent.
smooth.
Yeah,
Wow,
yeah.
that's beautiful.
Yeah.
You look wonderful. Very nice. They're gonna love you in America.
Oh my God. That's why I love you so much. Kara could just went right
My
through
people.
you. Yeah. It's your people.
Well,
Yeah.
those are my people. So,
Yeah, you
I
channeled
get
it. I like
get
it. Oh my God, that's so funny. By the way, what's up with your jammies? I forgot to ask you.
I got these as a Christmas gift.
I love those.
From my wonderful brother.
It's a onesie, by the way, if you're listening and not
is, yeah.
watching.
You did it up.
It's a Buc-ee's onesie because he loves Buc-ee's. He's a Buc-ee's man. It's a gas station.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a sports team.
It originated in Texas, I believe. If I'm wrong, sorry, but it originated in Texas. It has like 10,000 pumps at every station, and then inside is like a crazy huge store, and then they have like all kinds of crazy food and like snacks, and then like they have like housewares, they have like clothing, yeah, and
it's
then
like a
there's
city.
like a ton of Buc-ee's. Like Hello Kitty style.
Yeah.
They have that, but Buc-ee's.
Oh, okay.
Like there's pencils, there's dog outfits, there's like clothing, there's everything.
I kind of want one.
It's awesome. They had a Christmas one where it looked like Santa.
Oh my God. I want to go there. Can we go there? It's in Texas?
There's a bunch in Texas. I know they're expanding because right by my parents' house in Daytona Beach, they have a new one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wait, it's called Buc-ee's?
It's called Buc-ee's, yeah.
Because there's also a Stuckey's. You know about Stuckey's?
Stuckey's is furniture, right?
No, Stuckey's is a truck stop. I don't know if it's as big as Buc-ee's.
Where is it though?
There's a few of them, I think.
I know I've heard of them, but
Yeah.
I don't think I've been to
I'm
them.
pretty exclusive to Flying J when it comes to...
To what? Flying J?
J.
What's
Oh,
that?
they have the
Is that
best
a truck stop?
showers.
It's Pilot/Flying J.
Yeah, they have the best showers for
Ah.
They're
truckers.
and I also like they give you like 10% off and
Oh, why?
like crazy discounts like with you have the app.
Oh,
Oh, really?
okay.
Yeah, I always end up stopping with that. And
Are
then
you
I
on the
use-
road a lot?
I don't go a lot, but I've been road tripping quite a bit because at SAG strike, I just went home to Florida. So I
Got it.
like did a 3-day.
Oh, wow. That's fun.
Yeah,
Did you
just
have a
sleep
good
in my
time?
car.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's great.
Did you
Me
eat
and-
at Sonic?
Take my dog.
Oh,
Did I
you
eat
don't-
Sonic? Is
No,
that-
yeah, I don't know. Whenever I go on a road trip, I love to eat Sonic.
You're
It's
a
so
Sonic
disgusting.
person?
Yeah.
What do I do?
I leave the jalapeno poppers.
I always get peach rings, those gummy peach
Mm.
rings.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I always get Code Red Mountain Dew. It's like my excuse to get Code Red Mountain Dew. 'Cause
What
I
does
don't-
it taste like? Cherry?
Yeah, it's the most delicious
I'd
soda
be into
I've ever
it,
had
yeah.
in my life.
It
Yeah.
probably makes you so sick,
It's-
but I love cherry
it's
anything.
so good, and they're always like 2 for $3. Like
Oh,
they're
of
always on
course.
sale.
Just pour corn syrup right into your throat.
Straight into my body. It's so good. And then with the peach rings, it's like you're just getting
yeah,
it's just
peach
all
rings are
sugar.
so good.
Those are my
Yeah.
fave.
The code red fills the
center
whole
ring.
of the center ring of the peach ring.
They
And
stack
then
like
that's
this,
it.
and then
Yeah,
you
yeah,
just
yeah.
throw it
And then it's
And they
just,
freeze it.
yeah, it's like a Jetsons complete meal. You know, they have like,
Yeah.
and that's it. And you have your,
You're
Yeah.
just your zit looks actually it's calmed down quite a bit.
has it?
Yeah, I'm
I felt
looking
like
at
it
it.
was like really boisterous earlier and wouldn't shut up. So
No,
I'm
that
glad
was
it's
you.
finally. Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah, no, it looks flatter.
Okay, good.
Don't touch it with your fingers though.
Well, I accidentally went like this side, and I'm like, oh, I'm not going to do that.
Did you feel it?
I felt that.
Did
Yeah.
it squish? Did
Not in
liquid?
squid. It kind of just felt like like it wasn't supposed to be there.
Yeah.
Like it just oh ow.
Yeah, leave it
So-
alone.
But I did it. Yeah. Did you hold on a second? I don't know if I asked you before.
Hmm.
On the East Coast, when you take a road trip, think about road trips on that side. You remember like the south of the border?
South of the border?
South of the border. So what
Yeah,
did I
that-
say?
that
South of the
stop.
border.
South of the border?
Yeah,
Wow.
they
that a
advertise it for
restaurant?
like
I gave
every-
up. I gave
It's
up.
like in 10 million miles.
Yeah,
south of
yeah,
the
yeah.
border.
They
Yeah,
advertise it like
Oh.
hundreds of
Yeah.
miles away, and it's just up the eastern. I think it's like you.
What is it?
It's just like a truck
It's just
stop
like a stop. Yeah.
Like a
Oh,
stop.
No.
with like super overpriced stuff,
think
and like
it's-
they have like
It's been there forever, right? Like since
Totally,
the
yeah.
50s or
There's just
something?
one?
I think so.
Oh, okay.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
like it's Pedro south of the border, and it has like this guy. It might be offensive today. I don't know,
Oh.
but it's like a guy that's like a Mexican dude with the hat and the mustache.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then when
right.
you go there,
Isn't there like a TP and stuff there too?
there's like TPs and stuff. There's
Yeah,
gas
and, like, a
stations, truck stops. There's like
there
restaurants.
was like a gorilla there, I think. or
Gorilla?
something.
Yeah.
All kinds of cultural
Yeah.
appropriation,
Yeah.
It's
animal
like-
appropriation.
Yeah, yeah.
Back when I was growing up, it was like one of those places where it was every stuffed animal or any wooden thing had a penis on it. It was one of those places where you get it and go, oh my god! And like it'd be like
Oh,
a stuffed,
that's
it'd be like a
so
stuffed
funny.
dolphin that
Yeah.
had a dick.
And then you have to buy it because it's so stupid.
It's so stupid.
and then
You
it
have
ends
give
up
it
in
to
a
your
landfill
friend.
2
exactly,
days later.
yeah, because
Yeah.
no one cares for it.
Those were like all white elephant gifts.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, right, yeah.
I did my first white elephant this
You
year.
did? What'd you
Yeah.
get?
I did I gave lotto tickets. That was mine.
That's a good
my
gift.
turn in.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I got what I thought was a dildo. Yeah.
And then after you used
But-
it, you
Was-
found out it was.
Was it just a butthole massager?
It was it looks like it because it's like two it looks like it's like two huge things like this and then it curves to the middle like that
Mm-hmm.
and then it vibrates so
Okay.
when I
Oh.
opened it there was like kids there and I was like
Yeah.
"Oh,"
Got to share it with him.
and I didn't
Yeah.
I didn't know if it was gonna be safe to like open up in
Yeah.
front of
Yeah.
them or whatever because then I saw a lady on the side like this right in like workout clothes and then I opened it up and it's actually like a roller but it vibrates too.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's nice.
Oh wait, you
It's
roll
nice.
it on your body, like you roll.
Yeah, you
on
know,
it?
like a foam roller.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, it's like that,
okay.
but
Like
it
you roll
vibrates, too.
on it, like, or you use it on your body.
You roll on it.
Oh,
so
that's
like
nice.
foam roller style. Like I put it on the floor and then I take
use
and
it
I-
on your feet.
You could use it on your feet. You could use it on your calves.
Oh, okay.
They have it like where you use it on your triceps, like rolling like that.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Yeah,
But it
yeah.
did look like it looked like
it looked like it because it's like this big,
Mhm.
and it kind of looks like this microphone, but like imagine another piece like there, and then it's made of rubber, and then it had
Yeah.
you know those like vibrating lines, like when something vibrates, they have like the
Oh
lines
yeah,
on the
yeah,
side
yeah.
are
Oh
drawn.
right, it's got the little
Yeah,
things.
and so I opened it up. It's this giant black like cylinder looking thing, and then there's lines going. And I was like,
Merry Christmas.
ooh, because
Yeah.
this kid was like, "What'd you get?" And I was like,
You're like, did you ever see Requiem for a Dream? You know the last scene? No.
I never saw that.
Oh, you didn't?
Uh-uh.
Oh, do you know what I'm talking
Oh
about?
yeah,
Tyler?
yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. That's a famous
like I'm missing
double-ended dildo,
Dildo at
scene.
the
Is
very
there?
end. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Did two
hilarious
people
movie.
use it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like
I guess I
this.
need to
It's
watch
the
it then.
denouement of the whole
Yeah.
movie. Is like and then
it's like
it
what's
makes you.
what Saltburn where he just dances naked.
Who?
Just swings the dick.
Oh, what's that?
Saltburn's a new movie that just came out.
Oh, I haven't
And
seen it.
Yeah, I think they won.
Obviously.
I believe they got the Globe.
And he swung his dick around.
Oh really?
Yeah, so at the very end of the movie, I don't want to give. I'm not going to like give
No
away this
spoiler
movie. No
alerts, yeah.
spoilers. But
Mhm.
at the very end of the
Anyway.
movie, he dances completely nude to this song that never. I don't think it charted ever
Mm-hmm.
back in the day. I think it was like 2001, but is now charting today.
What's the song?
I don't know. We'd have to look it up.
Oh, okay, but
That's a
you-
weird title.
Saltburn's ending song. Murder on the Dance Floor.
Oh, okay.
It charted in 2016? Oh, dang it. All the false information. Don't listen to anything I said. Listen to yeah. So it was like it's a dick swinging
Interesting.
thing at the
I
end.
like
of the movie.
it.
Yeah. Yeah. It goes with the double-ended dildo. See,
Yeah,
yeah.
We should end the podcast like that, you
Yeah.
guys.
DED.
Yeah, but I'll turn around. Yeah.
Well, you could do a podcast just about movies that end in ways like that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That would be very depressing, but I could see somebody doing it for sure.
Mm-hmm. It might be. Oop.
And then you have to act it out.
Yeah, unless you're acting out.
Unless you're acting out.
Well, I mean,
Unless you're
Acting up or acting out?
Yeah. With double-ended dildo scene.
Question.
Yeah.
So your feet, how important is it to? Are there lymph nodes on your feet?
Wow, that's a good
How
question.
important is it to?
I don't know if there's lymph nodes in your feet, but I do know that lymph will collect in your ankles if
Okay.
your kidneys have issues.
Okay.
And if you see somebody with really super puffy ankles, like it looks like there's fluid in there, it's usually because their kidneys are shutting down.
Okay.
Let's see, the lymph drain. Will you just nod yes or no? Because I can't read that, Mark.
The lymph drain from the lower extremities begins in the foot, where the lymph nodes are divided into superficial and deep nodes.
So there's nodes in the feet too?
The epiphyseal and subfascial nodes are connected to it.
So they're just
and
kind of
atomus is-
everywhere, it seems like.
Yeah.
I mean, they kind of have to be because they take everything out,
Yeah.
like, you know?
So if you were doing the lymph thing with this,
Mhm.
you'd be dragging back. So you essentially need to remove a rib so that you can drag all
We
that-
circle back now
Yeah.
to what's his name, Marilyn Manson.
Yeah, Marilyn
Yeah.
Manson.
Yeah, he
I
does it
heard-
all the
And
time.
licking your own butthole.
Oh. I heard Marilyn Manson removed his entire career just so he could stay home and suck his own dick.
Yeah.
It just made my stomach.
When did he stop? Does he stop making music? Is he still making
I don't know. He
music?
got
I don't know.
accused of being something.
Yes. Yeah.
with
Yeah.
somebody.
Oh, like
So
harassing.
Yeah.
yeah.
I saw him at ArcLight randomly when I
Oh,
was
yeah?
working there. Yeah.
Really?
He was coming down the stairs. Very tall man.
Oh yeah.
Do you have makeup on and stuff or no?
He was very pale,
Mm.
but I don't think he had like Marilyn Manson makeup on.
Oh,
It was
okay.
just like ball cap and like all black clothes.
By himself?
He was with a little entourage. I think it was like
Oh,
two
okay.
girls or
Oh, I
something.
love that
I
guy.
can't
Little
picture-
entourage.
Yeah.
He's a
Little
good guy.
rapper?
entourage.
a little entourage.
Yeah. He had a couple people with him. Yeah. Yeah. ArcLight had some fun stories.
It's done now, right? It's completely
gone.
Yeah,
shut
it's
down.
gone.
Can you believe it?
Wow.
That was like my favorite place to work.
Where did you work?
I worked at the bar, but
Mhm.
I started on the theater side.
Oh, you worked in the theater.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah, I
probably
loved
saw
it.
you
That's why I
there.
moved to Hollywood, was just so I could walk to work.
That's
and
so
then
cool.
literally like a month
Wow.
later,
No.
COVID.
Are you
Yeah.
serious?
Yep.
Where did you live before that?
downtown.
Because I met you before that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I
so
lived
then,
downtown.
and then obviously I had no idea this was going to happen.
No, and I was very sad. I was very sad it didn't come back.
Yeah, I
because
thought that it
was just-
would.
Yeah, it was just such a like you got 4 movies that you could bring anybody to, so you got 4 tickets a day. So I could bring 3 people if I wanted. I could see 4 movies that day if I wanted.
Wow.
And then there was just a variety of things you could do, like introducing the movies, or if you just didn't want to talk to anybody, you could just clean houses for the day.
That sounds
Like,
fun.
Oh, it was great. And then like everybody there went to like AFI or just loved movies. So
What's
you're just,
AFI?
the American Film Institute.
Yeah.
Oh, they went to the school. Yeah.
So like you were just
Oh.
talking about movies all day long at
Oh.
work, and it was just awesome.
I guess I never even thought about that. It's like if you work at the Comedy Store, you're probably a comedian, but like if you're working in a movie theater, you obviously are interested in the movies.
Yeah, every single one of them was like in their 20s, like studying to be a director or writer or like work in production, and they all just knew every movie. They give you movie recommendations. Upstairs we had like DVDs that we all would bring and just like leave there, and so we would just always watching movies during our breaks.
Did you
Yeah.
like ever stand in the back and just watch movies, or do you just would go in later and watch a movie?
Yeah, you just go in later,
Oh,
like
okay.
after work, because you just like you'd be talking to people on your shift, and you would go, "Hey, like, have you seen whatever?" And they'd be like, "Oh, no, but like 3 of us are going at this time, like at midnight or whatever." And be like, "Okay, cool." And you just go, and like so you'd have the whole row.
Oh, that's
So
cool. But then it
cool.
also kind of sucks because if you're like, no, sorry, I got to work. And you're like, no, we work
Yeah.
at the same place. You're like, oh, shit. Okay,
Okay,
I want.
But you could always find somebody to go with, like at whatever time. Like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm going tomorrow at like blah blah. And then you'd be like, all right, I'll come into work early, and you go like before your shift. You
That's
like watch a
cool.
couple.
That
movies.
is super cool.
It was great. It was great. I miss that place a lot.
Are there any
Open
movie
it
theaters
again.
left? Yeah, they should open.
AMC's still open. I do the AMC pass, so
What-
I can watch as many as I want, like 3 a week.
Where's that?
You pay $25 and
Uh-huh.
you can just like watch 3 movies a week, and you
We-
can go to any AMC.
Where's AMC though? In the Grove?
Oh man, they took over all the arc lights except for like the Hollywood one.
Yeah.
We have so many passes from Christmases, like for
Yeah.
like 10 years ago that we
Yeah,
still have.
you can go to the
like-
Grove. There's
Yeah.
Universal.
Okay.
I'll scoot up because I have the scooter, so I scoot up to Universal. You park for free.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah, the Grove is a great spot. They used to have the Sunset 5 over
Mhm.
here, but
Mhm.
that closed down. I think it's a
It's something.
Lindley?
It's the same. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a Lane Mark.
It's
It's a Lane Bryant now.
Yeah, they were all great. Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I miss it.
Did you keep the uniform?
I have
Do you really?
like 2 or 3 shirts. Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh,
if anybody
man.
wants them,
Collector's item.
hit Nikki up and we'll make it like a prize.
Oh man, you're a prize.
Thank you.
Hey, thanks so much for coming.
Yeah, this was fucking awesome.
This was
Yeah,
amazing,
I had a
and
great
I'm
time.
so glad that
Time flies when I'm talking to
I
Nikki.
know time flies. Just me though, not you.
Yeah, I've never been here.
I know.
Sandra knows nothing about skincare.
It's not just that. I don't skin care.
That's right. Exactly.
I don't at all. Yeah.
All right. Well, where can we find you?
I have no social media.
I love that.
So, yeah. Sandra has my email.
And you
so
work all the time too. And Sandra
Yeah.
now has no social media either.
I just finished Cracker Barrel
What?
this week. Yeah, I shot Cracker Barrel this week.
That's
did?
awesome.
Yeah, it was a really full circle moment. Do we have time for this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was a really full circle moment for me because I grew up eating Cracker Barrel.
Yeah.
Like the pancakes were my thing, and the hash browns, and then like
The casserole, the
Ye-
potato. Is that the one? Yeah.
That
my
hash brown
God.
casserole.
Yes,
and then,
one,
and
yeah.
then this little bottles of syrup, and then like I had my way of like you get the like dollop of butter,
Mhm.
and so I like always started with the back pancake and I butter, and then lift the next one butter and then butter, so that you get all the full melt.
Yeah.
And then you pour your syrup, and you always do 2 bottles. Like I had it down.
Yeah.
So when I was there, I now have like my fake family. And I'm like, so they were like, hey, because they heard me talking about it. They were like, hey, can you actually do that? Like teach your kid your method.
Oh, that's
And
hilarious.
Oh my
all that stuff.
God.
Yeah, it was like a really funny full circle thing for me.
Did
Oh,
you
that's
do it
cool.
on camera then?
Yeah.
And they
yeah,
they're showing you showing him how to do it?
Yeah, I don't know how. I mean, they're gonna like be 8-second, 15-second,
Oh, okay.
whatever spot. So who knows, like if it'll actually make it in. But yeah,
I
at
love-
one point I took the bottle of syrup and went, and I heard like from afar, I heard them like laughing in the back. Like the agency was like,
Yeah.
I love how the agency laughs.
The agency, yeah.
The Southerners are gonna love this.
Yeah, so
Oh
full
my
circle.
God. Well, congratulations.
Thank
That's
you.
fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I love that. Oh my God.
That's
All right.
fucking
Well,
dope. Yeah.
please take, put your little Gua Sha in here.
Okay.
Take that with you. I was
Thank
going to
you.
bring you a manlier one, but I wanted you
No,
to be
this
able to
one's
see what's
perfect
in it.
because
Yeah.
I really love Star Trek,
Yeah?
and it looks exactly like the Star Trek badge from Next Generation.
It does.
specifically.
It does, dude.
Because
Oh.
Next Generation's my
Okay.
jam.
Yeah. I have a
Captain
pocket
Picard.
watch. Star Trek, the emblem like that right there. Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh, you have to show me.
Well, I have to show you. Hey, what are you doing later?
Wait,
Wanna
what's
watch-
over,
Gonna be,
yeah.
wait, is this like the new kink or something? You'll have to show me.
You're gonna show me your pocket watch.
Show me your
He's like-
pocket watch.
he's like
yeah.
Calling Nikki.
Yeah.
And you're like, yes, Captain.
Beam me a milkshake. That's what I would use That's what I'd use the
Yeah, for
transporter for, to beam food in.
we have walkie-talkies, by the way.
Oh, that'd be
too.
like
Oh, yeah,
Uber
we got
Eats, but like
walkie-talkies.
in the future.
Oh, yeah.
You just go,
Oh, yeah.
"Doo-doo-doo," and you're like, burger and fries. And it's like, shoo.
Oh, the food replicator, dude.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna watch Star Trek later.
I know. All right. Well, thanks for tuning in. We're going to produce another one and put it out. I can't talk. We'll put another one out every Wednesday at 3 a.m. For whatever reason. I don't know why.
works.
And thank you so much,
Yeah,
Aaron,
thank
for
you.
being here. I don't know how people can find you, but how can they find you?
Best thing to do would be to follow your podcast.
Okay.
And then just comment below the podcast
Yeah.
that you want to get in contact with me.
That's genius and brilliant. Yeah. And real
like
sneaky.
that.
I like that. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. If you happen to be
Because
in
I
Los
actually
Angeles,
do have a YouTube account.
You do? Oh.
so I can answer you on the YouTube comments.
He doesn't have one, though. That's hilarious.
you have to vet people that you might want to talk to.
They have to go through
I
me
like
first.
it. Yeah, different avenues.
Yeah, I'll
It's like
screen
a
them for
dating
you.
app.
Yeah.
Underneath the comments. You're like, Aaron, you got to stop talking to these people underneath the comments.
You got to see what they do. All right. I love you guys very much.
Love you.
And thanks for coming, and we'll have you back.
Thank you. Yeah, I'd
All right.
love to.
All right. Thank you. All right. Bye.
Bye.
Pieces.